It's your boy. What's up? P. Elba, Ryder LO, Robert Martinez. What's going down? Relentless. What's up? Yeah, man. Floody Waters. What's going down? Wally the Kid. What's good? What's good? Robert Martinez. I've been all right, man. I've been all right, man. I'm just trying to process, you know, the murder of as a prolific, person in our life and stuff, as far as entertainment is concerned, as far as philanthropy is concerned, as far as um, social constructing and you know tearing down certain cycles and building up other cycles and stuff. Um, yeah, man, big up to Nipsey Hussle and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace and stuff. I'm quite sure y'all already know what's going on and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man, it's a definitely devastating, blow to those people that know um, what he has contributed to the community, of hip hop, and then, his own community and where he's from and stuff, and then, yeah, man, it's just, I had the pleasure of meeting him across the street from his shop and stuff. I was with my daughter, and we was in the car and we was finna drive off and stuff, and then it's like, oh shit, they go Nipsey, they go Nipsey Hussle and stuff, and I was like, that's why I got out the car and I was like, yo, what's up, Nipsey? And he was like, oh, he's like, what's up? I was like, oh, Jurassic 5. He's like, oh shit, Jurassic 5. He's like, oh shit, man. It's like, man, what's up? He said, man, come in, come to the store, man, come to the, if you want to come to the store, come to the store. But I had to go take my daughter somewhere and stuff, so I couldn't make it there. This about three or four, almost 3 or 4 years ago and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was in LA at the time, but I didn't get a chance to make it to the store, and I so hate right now that I didn't get a chance to chat with him and get a chance to talk to him more and stuff. Because man, that dude was a brilliant guy, man. I love listening to him talk. I love you know just watching his growth and stuff. Just even when I first heard him and stuff, I was like, oh, it was a funny line. He was like, some Nipsey, straight out the '60s and stuff. So for anybody growing up in LA and stuff that familiar with gangs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just like how he said it and stuff, that was like you knew he was from that particular gang and stuff. But the music was dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was my introduction to 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 him and stuff, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners that just passed away on just this past Friday, that he just got buried this past Friday, who was responsible for me knowing more about Nipsey Hussle. He just died. So it's just real ironic and stuff, that how I even got to know about Nipsey and stuff was through this other friend that just passed away and stuff. So he died before Nipsey died, so he don't even know that Nipsey had died and stuff. So it's just interesting to me and stuff. They said I think it was the government that did it and stuff, because Nipsey knew about Dr. Sebi and his cure for illness and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, people going to speculate, and this is what happens, and this is the dangerous part about when people die and stuff, and you not knowing and stuff, what it is and stuff, Hood politics and regular civilian politics is not the same. And that's what we have to keep in mind and stuff. That hood politics and civilian politics are not the same and stuff. So there are things that may be operating and stuff on other levels and stuff that you may not even know about and stuff. What I'm saying, because not you know uh because somebody's keeping a secret and stuff. It's just because you got just certain rules and regulations to street shit and stuff. You know what I mean? So um, yeah. So I don't think that I'm not on the I will say that if it was a conspiracy, I could believe it way more than some um, some of these other conspiracies that people talk about. People, um, the government killed this person or that person, or you know I definitely believe it in the Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, but I'm talking about like other people. How they'd be like, even like with a Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, see, the government tried to kill him because of what he was trying to do and what he was about to do and stuff. But trying to do and about to do is not doing anything and stuff. But in the case of Nipsey Hussle, that guy was actually doing some shit and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I could see it makes more sense for somebody to say that you know there's a conspiracy because he was doing the doctor say, because we know that he's doing that. That's actually something that's actually happening, that he's actually doing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But whereas you have other theorized people that have theories on other stuff. Well, such and such was finna do this, and they was gonna get together and do that, and then, but you don't never see no traces of those things that was about to happen and stuff. Then it just becomes a big lie basically and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that I can get behind and say, yo, yeah, man, that conspiracy theory is true because he actually was finna do this and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard it, like last night. I heard it was like, man, just thousands of people just out for Nipsey and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people didn't rep for you know Tupac and stuff, but not in that way. Not in that way. Definitely not in that way and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. It's a big difference and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a definite big difference and stuff. Because of what you see Nipsey Hussle actually do. He actually did something and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when I could, if there, like I'm saying, if there is some type of conspiracy thing going on, it will be because of him actually doing things, not because he was about to do this and he was going to do this and not actually doing something. No, Nipsey Hussle actually was doing something and stuff. So, big up and much respect to his legacy and stuff. And may may the Creator give uh, strength, power, justice, and what I'm saying, longevity and consistency to those that pick up the torch and keep it moving where he left it off at and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's still a marathon. So yeah, big up Nipsey and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he said, bro, don't beat yourself up over not making it to that store. Unfortunately, it wouldn't have changed destiny. Of course not. No, I'm just talking about just politicking with him and stuff. Not necessary. I just wanted to just holler at him because I just felt his spirit. He just had a good spirit or whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He said, no, I think Tupac was trying to get out of the limelight to fake his death. Yeah, I don't agree and stuff. I'll just say that and stuff. It's the salute Akil, yeah, Nipsey and stuff. The black folks need to rise up and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you know, unfortunately, we come from these different poverty-stricken conditions and stuff. And like I'm saying, hood politics and civilian politics are not the same. So, we have to understand the difference, that when it gets on a hood level and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that you people are operating on different, you know, politics and different rules and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't understand that level of it and stuff, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna seem lost in the game, and then you're gonna think that somebody is hiding something from you, and there go your big mystery and conspiracy theories that pop up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody from the hood just ain't gonna automatically reveal no shit and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just hood politics and stuff. That's just automatic shit and stuff. It's like when when say, so who shot this person, who shot that person and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it was on some hood shit, you ain't gonna, you're not going, unless they caught that person red-handed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's actually snitching, and what I'm saying, that's where you get into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a hood level and stuff, if somebody shoots somebody, you not finna tell who shot you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just hood politics and stuff. But the majority of people is not operating on hood politics. They're operating on civilian politics and stuff. So, you looking for justice in a civilian way and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When the shit that was done on a street level way. So you have its own history that's going on. Have people shot at you before, Akil? Yeah, I done been shot at before. Yeah, not a lot of times and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have guns put on me, and yeah. I mean, I'm from South Central LA and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gon' be at some house party and stuff, and something pop off, or or just being just in the, I mean, just walking to the store, anywhere and stuff, especially in the 80s and stuff. Like, it was real rough. It was definitely real rough in the 80s and stuff. You could get it and stuff, especially, then after the advent of like automatic weapons and stuff. Then that's what really made it real crazy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it was more than just one shot, two shots. It's gonna be a barrage of shots and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So there you go. And take these when they speak about reality. I mean, you can say that, but then it's always been people speaking about reality and stuff. So what makes a person take somebody out and then not take somebody else out and stuff? You know what I'm saying? You have plenty of people that's been telling the truth about certain things and stuff. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen and stuff, and I'm not saying that that's not a viable, argument and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it is and stuff, but sometimes it's not instant. And every time like somebody died now, it's always a conspiracy that comes up behind it and stuff. So because people just start adding on to what they don't know about a thing. Now, like I'm saying, I'm from the hood and stuff, so I know that there are hood politics that exist, on a street level and stuff. And if you're not from the hood and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and you're outside of that source and stuff, then you don't really understand what may be taking place and stuff when somebody's not talking. You know what I'm saying? On a hood level and stuff, you're not finna talk about certain things and stuff. So yeah, how do you feel about the killer getting on Instagram with someone saying he was the one who shot Nipsey? That was fake. That was fake and stuff. You knew that was fake. Yeah, that was fake. That's not true. That's not even true at all. He said, Tupac, what should us the people do? Should we go to school to be a slave or get a job and stuff? Get do your own business. That's what you should do. You know, that's what you should create your own. You learn how to produce and stuff. People are not producing. You know, I was at the park one day. Two cars came screech around the corner, and the car that was following the first car just Shots out the window. Shit was crazy. Like one of the greatest powerful films I've seen is Medicine Man, Sean Connery, in which they discover a cure for cancer in the Amazon. Yeah, type shit that came. And the government wiped them out. Yeah, I mean it happens all the time and stuff. Not making sense. Mm, gotta keep your head on swivel and stuff. Yeah. Like, what's up, fam? I am somebody. Nipsey Hussle was about to release a documentary with Dr. Sebi, who that he could cure AIDS. Yeah, I mean, and for those that did know, we already knew about Dr. Sebi and stuff. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. Like he just was, going to expose it on a bigger level and stuff. And Dr. Sebi had passed away and stuff like a couple of years ago, whatnot and stuff. So, you always have different motives for what people say, can happen and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, but the reality of it is and stuff, you have hood politics and you got civilian politics and stuff. And if you don't understand the hood politics, then, a lot of things not gonna make sense and stuff. And then you're just gonna start making up stuff, and what sounds cool to go with this and that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the documentary, yeah, he was definitely gonna do a documentary and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was out there helping the community and stuff. He definitely was out there speaking the truth and trying to wake people up, to a different way of life and stuff. And once you do that and stuff, you are considered some type of form of a threat and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But to the point that somebody just gonna walk up in broad daylight and just shoot you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where when I'm from South Central LA, so when things like that happen, it's like sometimes you have crimes of passion and stuff, or crimes of hood passion, and or crimes of people mad and just wanting to just get back at somebody and stuff. So to me, that got that type of stuff written all over it. Like this is somebody you already knew and stuff. Saying, as opposed to somebody that you don't know and they just sent somebody to go kill somebody or whatnot and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, you just pay attention. Look, more. It's good. It'll come out more and more and stuff. You'll just pay attention to it and stuff. Akil. Let's kill this Tupac thing I killed. It's just head wrecking. But in the end, just hope he's alive. Smoking Zoo. Oh man. So I am somebody. I am somebody. Yeah. What's up, Renee Black? What's going on? I hate the system. Is there a country for people that don't like the system and stuff? Unfortunately and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like your body has organs because your body is organized in a certain type of system and stuff. You ain't gonna never be able to get away from a system, is my point. You know, anywhere you go, there's gonna be some type of form of system and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your body works on a certain system and stuff, and it's organized in a certain way and stuff. So you know, yeah. So you ain't gonna never be able to get away from the system. It's how you implement what you're doing inside the system and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be able to let you float, you know what I'm saying? And be able to travel throughout the system. As soon as you get big, they try to take you out and stuff. Um, I mean, it just depends. It's all subjective and stuff. It just depends. And every situation is not the same and stuff. Because sometimes a person can get big and stuff, and then that makes them want to just sell out or something. So it's not about just getting big. Let's say what happened to Nipsey Hussle. Him praying for his family. And definitely. He said, I love cannabis. It's a reality. It's blind today. I will say that too and stuff, man. As soon as you get, yeah, man, reality definitely is blind, man. It's a lot of blinding things going on and stuff. So how can we change the world if there are so many people who don't want it to change, out for wanting to change it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The goal is, to change the world within yourself and stuff. And that's the only world that you can actually control. Is the world that you live in. You know what I'm saying? So your everyday world that exists and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because, you trying to change something in a whole nother country somewhere else and stuff, you know what I'm saying? All you can do is just put out good frequencies in the world and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, pray, you know what I'm saying? Hope, you know what I'm saying? Put forth, have great intentions that it will catch on and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But as far as um, being able to change the world and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You have to start with that one step at a time and stuff. You have to start with that with one at a time and stuff. So we all sitting up here trying to change the world and stuff. But my question is, you know, when has the world been all together as one in the first place and stuff? Have you ever seen the world as one and people all together and stuff? That will be a question to ask because people duplicate what has already been done and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It seems it's way more easier for people to duplicate what has already been accomplished already and stuff. So because you feel like it's already been done, so you're going to try to do what's already been done, and then you're going to just add on to that as well and stuff. So when has there ever been a time when the whole world got along together and you know everybody just woke up? Has it ever been that time and stuff? And if you can't answer that question and stuff, then it will be more safe to say that some people, just because they haven't seen it, they don't realize that it can happen and stuff. You know what I mean? Some people can see it and they can envision it, but some people can't. So it's up to you, the individual and stuff, to be able to make that change within themselves and stuff, and hopefully it can rub off on somebody else and stuff. Said Akil, you have heard of the rapper, entrepreneur, author from the UK named Akala? I think is it a girl? It's a girl rapper out there. I think somebody was just letting me know about her. Oh, it's him. If you not check him. Okay, I gotta check him out. Okay. Akil, I ain't mad at you. Please come back. Oh man, hip hop was once on a positive struggle and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop ain't never left a positive struggle and stuff. It's just more negative, overshadowing that positive that always was there. But it's always been somebody on some, not so positive stuff neither. And you know what I mean? So, I mean, we can't just make it just like hip hop was only positive. It just was more positive and stuff. It's always been a balance and stuff. You had your just fun raps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That really wasn't about nothing, but just having fun and just hey, we're gonna get the girls. We're gonna go party and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you got different forms of what they consider, and then you got some other stuff where somebody's talking about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and trying to put some knowledge in your head and stuff, politically wise and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So different things. How can one make a change or help people that can barely make it day to day, like pay bills or even get a job because of their background? How can one make a change or help people when they can? Well, I think people just have to communicate with each other and stuff. And a lot of things that we need and stuff, it's other people that may have those things and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But if we not communicating with one another and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In a social environment, like we more so into this social media thing right here and stuff. So you know. I mean, and in one sense, it's good, but you don't. Yeah, I don't really know if you hungry on here. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell if you hungry unless you say it. You know what I'm saying? But if I seen you and stuff, then I'm like, man, I think they need to look like they need some food or something. You know what I'm saying? Then I can be able to, supply that need to a person or whatnot and stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but as far as knowing who is hungry, who can't pay their bills and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that can help other people, but and people that want to help people, but a lot of times these people don't know who these people are and stuff that may need this help and stuff, and it can seem overwhelming and stuff, but with a collective group of people thinking the same way and stuff, then anything is possible or whatnot and stuff. But we have so many fractions of this, and we attacking the problem. No, this is the problem. No, this is the problem. No, this is the problem. No, all of it's the problem and stuff. And that's where we have to recognize that everything is important, not just one particular thing and stuff. So while we busy trying to save the world and get all the people's bills paid and stuff, you got a whole nother other group of people that are trying to stop diabetes and cancer and AIDS and what I'm saying, and just all these different diseases and whatnot and stuff, just different things that are going on. People have orphans and stuff, what I'm saying, stepkids, all different type of things that go on in the world that stop people from being you know productive towards each other or whatnot and stuff. So so one thing about so yeah, bro, whatever. Every black leader in history has been set up by the white supremacy to keep the rest of the black people in line. Even MLK was in the fraternity. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, you can almost say that and stuff. Not, I won't say, but I just won't say every black leader and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so that could depends on what a leader is and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think a leader is a self. It's not self-appointed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? A leader is when people place you up on the pedestal and say this is our leader or whatnot and stuff. So sometimes people get placed in on pedestals and placed in front of you to be your leaders and not are actually they which aren't actually your leaders and stuff. It's leaders that people placed in front of you to be your leaders or whatnot and stuff. So let me see. I'm sorry, I'm going back reading some. Let me see. Akil, you like P&L groups? I never heard of P&L. He said, people want to awake after the fact and stuff. Yeah, but isn't that how things happen and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Cause and effect and stuff. Sometimes something has to happen in order for somebody to wake up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you realize that event that shook you and woke you up, you know what I'm saying, was actually beneficial for you, and it was supposed to happen and stuff. So yeah. Next song, Everything Matters and stuff. That's right. Said everything matters. Huh? You know what I mean? I really need to have a seat on a Chop It Up, man. I feel like you got a lot of answers that I have questions to, and you just don't say an answer and give detailed insight. Biggest props to you, my G. That's what's up. He said, I bet Akil will help folks out, just like Pac did and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If there's one thing you want people to understand about you, what will be the term of lifestyle to live by and stuff? Um, Live and let live. You know, that would live and let live. That's what I go by and stuff. Each one teach one. Dying hard. So a world, this crazy place can't let it drag you down and keep you from living life to the fullest. That's real. Meek Mill is a puppet for prison reform and stuff. False prophets. A lot of false prophets out there. Hello, 21 Savage is going to be the black leader for immigration reform. I mean, it's very well possible, right? Said they are being used and stuff. Wow, that's crazy. That's interesting. Hey, Justin, say, hey, the math is right. From 1996 to 2012, when the song was on YouTube, it sounds just like I just was. Man, what are you talking about? Being rich with fame ain't always good. If you don't have God in your life, that's right. You right about that one right there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Money. Can only enhance, you know, your sicknesses that we have and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good person, then it can only, make you a better person and stuff. But if you sick bastard and stuff, then money can make you be a sicker bastard. Akil, like Tupac, Machiavelli. Do you read any books? If so, are there any books that you would suggest to someone trying to better themselves and their mentality? Like if they deal with severe depression. Um, hmm, Dealing with severe depression and stuff. I can't recommend a book right off the back and stuff, but I can, you know, recommend what type of depression and stuff. What would it be? Because many people are depressed on different things. Is it because you don't feel loved, or is it um, you know something happening to people in the world and stuff? Thoughts on Nipsey and stuff, man. Nipsey is one of the best guys out that to do it and stuff. As far as overall, from the music side to definitely the business side, you know, hood politicking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing revolutionary songs. F Donald Trump song. You know, I mean, I mean, got nominated to Grammy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did it. Had a great run and stuff. It's definitely untimely and sad to see him have to go. But shoot, man, he put down a great blueprint for us to follow and stuff. So yeah, man, y'all stop bothering this brother about me and Tupac and stuff. Yeah, thank you, bro. Like peace and love. I know what's up. Respect. It's a fundamental value and it's slowly diminishing. Yeah, man. How would you advise the public and stuff? You know what I'm saying? You know, res- respect is definitely something that you earn. Um, I think a lot of people feel like they throw that word respect around like you gotta respect me, and they tend to forget that respect is earned and stuff. So if something is earned and stuff, then that means that a person must was have been around for a while and stuff. So a lot of older people are not respected and stuff because you have a lot of younger people that they didn't grow up with the culture of respecting their elders and stuff. Whereas I grew up at a time when it was and stuff. So I think through crack cocaine and time kind of split you know the generations and stuff where people are not respectful or ages are not respectful of one another and stuff for many different reasons and stuff. So I would advise people just to have just the basic fundamental respect for another person and stuff. starting off with that and stuff, just identifying that everybody is somebody and stuff, and not placing yourself over somebody else or whatnot and stuff. Um, just really honing in that, seeing that you are a reflection of the next person and stuff. So if I'm disrespecting you, then I'm disrespecting me. You know, Anxiety, depression, bad trauma, anxiety, bad trauma, and addiction and stuff. Um, do you write, Elvia? I would say learn how to write and express yourself by getting it out and stuff. Anxiety, depression about what anxiety, a provision, you know, um, and addiction. Yeah, from a spiritual standpoint and stuff, it's just I'm just saying basically being grounded with with nature or with the creator, um, to know yourself, because the only way you can know your creator is to know yourself, and to know yourself is to know your creator and stuff. So you knowing who you are and what you're able to do and how you fit and stuff. So I just look at myself in every situation and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got to know who I am and how I fit and stuff, in that situation. Therefore, I'm not stuck in a place where I feel an anxiety or feeling depressed because I'm not being able to get along, you know what I'm saying, and then having, bad traumatic, feelings. That definitely takes time for you to be able to move on and to the next phase or whatnot and stuff. You have to you know I mean I don't know exactly what particular type of traumas and stuff, but when you say a bad trauma and stuff, is definitely, you know, it's many different type of things and stuff. So I feel for you on that level and stuff. I don't know if you're seeking any type of medical help or whatnot. Seeing some type of therapy or whatnot and stuff. But I'll try to get some type of books that you may want to read and stuff. But definitely, first thing is getting in touch with yourself and stuff. Smoke weed, help my depression and stuff. Okay, thanks, Renee. What's your input on jobs and machines taking over most jobs and stuff? Shoot, get your own business. Can't nobody take over your own business and stuff. Then you'll be programming a computer to do do the job that you needed to do. Don't. I mean, I think a job is honorable. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong and stuff. I didn't work plenty jobs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think a job is honorable and stuff. But I think a job is just a stepping stone and stuff. Because once you plan on staying at a job the rest of your life and stuff, then you just building somebody else's empire and stuff. And I'm not in the field of teaching people to build other people's empire. Build your own empire. You know. So that's what I say. As far as a job, you do a job to gain experience and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then you move on. It's just a stepping stone. Don't get stuck at nobody's job. Say God is real. He watching definitely. Don't should we Donald Trump love so we can show our enemies how to act right and stuff. That would be that's ideally that would be a great thing, Bill O'Reilly. I think people was just so angry and stuff. I always thought they just leave a man alone, and we giving attention to people that don't deserve attention and stuff. And that's he's a attention seeker and stuff. So what do? You just feeding the animal, feeding the monster and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not giving them no attention, then they tend to just go away and stuff. I think we gave them too much attention. Long live Nipsey Hussle. The devil is a coward, always taking out who he can't control. That's right. He said, "Show me in the white community where the white entertainer is a black leader, is a black leader." Uh, they give us Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, Colin Kaepernick. That's a good question. Good question. I'm always to the late to see things. Not as working God brings through. Yeah, I'm always too late to see things if it's not what God brings. Yeah. Rest in peace, Nip. That's what's up. Rest in peace. For the love of many will grow cold. This is a cold, cold world out here. All I can say is stay prayed up. Definitely. So I'm blessed with a 6 bedroom house, and I was homeless. Damn. There are people in this world who love you and who don't even know, and who you don't even know. That's right. That's right. That's why we put out that good energy and stuff. Said Mr. ATL in the house. Um, what you just said is so true. Each one teach one. That's what I got. That's what I go by. That's right. School these youngsters on the importance of research and stuff, especially us of color. Yeah, definitely knowing about some research and stuff. Just knowing where you where knowing who came before you. Like I said, if you know something else happened prior and stuff, then that's gonna give you the energy. That's gonna give you the um, the energy, the what's the word? Excuse me. That's gonna give you the know-how. That's gonna give you the juice to be able, like, yo, I can do this and stuff, because it was already done and stuff. So it's just good for you to study and do research on things because you can improve on those things and stuff. You know what I mean? Um, Akil sing for me. Said I bet y'all on here don't know that the Greek gods are the 72 stars of the 12 zodiac signs and stuff. Okay, you've been gone a while. What you been doing? Your project, Akil? Yeah, man. My grandmother passed a couple of weeks ago, so I've been basically laying low. I ain't really been doing nothing. I I've been just in a stupor trying to figure my life out right now and stuff. Not that nothing's wrong and stuff. Sometimes you just need those readjustments and stuff, and that's what death is a reminder and stuff. So, I done got reminded like 3 times within the past month and a half and stuff. So just checking out my life. For when's the next show in Los Angeles? Hopefully in May. I'm supposed to come back out there. I lost interest in a lot, and especially losing my nephew. Things got worse. I don't know if I'm a magnet to bad shit. No, you're not a magnet to bad shit. Things just happen in life and stuff. And sometimes um, the the things that happen to people that be the most strongest and stuff that we get those things because we can endure those things and stuff. God doesn't give you and put you in situations where you can't endure and stuff. So sometimes it be for us to see how you know you know to show us how strong we are and can be, as well as to teach us lessons and stuff. So it's at the worst I can't get medical help because of the things keeping me fit. Man, that's whack and stuff. I pray that the Creator give you an opening and stuff. LV, and may the Creator open up doors that you don't see and stuff. And provide you with what you need, what you want, and immediately, and make it come to you and stuff. So um, definitely much love over here. Hopefully it works out for you. Um, Download Macari and become a reseller. I ain't say, all right. AI will take over. You say, I know artificial intelligence, right? Yup. The KKK and the Nation of Islam made a pact with each other in the 70s and stuff. Yeah, I heard about that. Tech Nine featuring Jurassic 5, Soul Searching. Oh yeah, that's the name of the song. I heard. That's what's up. I haven't heard that in a minute. I gotta. That's what I gotta look for that song. That's what it's called. Soul Searching. Yeah. That was nice. I remember recording that. That shit was dope. Be an entrepreneur and build your own realities. You're a slave when you work for someone else. Be your own self boss. Yep. Archangel Gabriel and three others who brought down Jesus won't let the 72 Greek gods. Okay. Um, I like Akil the Black Poet's cut Gift of Life. I never heard that. I like you a lot, Akil. I'll ring your bell for sure. That's what's up. Respect. Um, Courtney, what's going on? I'm far behind. I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute. Sorry. Um, I be trying to read everything and stuff. Salam alaikum, Yasmin. I lost my uncle last month. Ya Allah, may Allah give him paradise. Ya Allah, subhanallah. And Allahu alayhi raji'un. Um, how can you help someone that has never put out an album accomplish their dream and stuff? How can you help someone that has never put out an album accomplish their dream and stuff? Well, I would look at first of all, in the age that we have right now, like YouTube and stuff, man, you can go look and see plenty of people that done it before already and stuff. Just look at many tutorials and stuff on how to put out an album and stuff. That will get a person a lot further. Because in this age and stuff, you can put out your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it can be done by your own self. So I'm a firm believer of that. Just the whole career with Jurassic 5 and stuff is that we decided to put out our own record, and that's what you know got me that plaque back there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? By us actually, you know, putting our career in our own hands and stuff. So yeah, tell that person to put their career in their own hands and just go to YouTube and stop looking at other stuff on YouTube and just go look at people that have already done their own labels and put out their own albums and what did they do, and you know what I'm saying, it's much information out there right now. So yeah, the prayers to you and your family. Thanks, bro. Sorry to hear. My condolences. What's your opinion on the correct religion, or is it just pick what works for you and stuff? I think that's the answer and stuff. I mean, because when you say religion and stuff, you kind of like it kind of like um, puts parameters around something and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And and in some of those so-called religions, like in Islam, there's no word called religion and stuff. So it's kind of difficult to say. And so I just say what works for you and stuff. What resonates with your soul and stuff. I believe in the oneness of the Creator and stuff, and I don't associate no partners with that one Creator and stuff. And that particular religion or way of life and stuff they consider called monotheism and stuff. Where the belief in one God and stuff. So that, I think, for me, giving you advice, that would be the best thing and stuff. Go towards the monotheistic faith and stuff as opposed to the polytheistic faith. you know so you ever do a show in Vegas? Oh yeah, plenty times and stuff. At what was that, Brooklyn? Was it something Brooklyn? I forget, something. Yeah, something Brooklyn. Yeah, exactly. The handshake you do, bro. You feel me? Text, rest in peace, Nipsey. They killed him for this document. Mm-hmm. Rio Grande Valley. He who endures to the end shall be saved. That's what's up. It said you leave clues out in the open so the reality doesn't notice. By the way, alright, take nine. So I'm searching. Yes, sir. The weight is lifted by God. The warrior angels on kill you. Good respect. Sorry, it's like Casey. Hope. It's all cool. Courtney, that's all good. Sorry I'm late. I just had to go back and read people's. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I mean, sending you and your family my condolences, man. God keep. Thanks, Elvia. Justin, hard work and dedication pays off. Yep. Akil, when you playing in outside of this again, bro? Like I said, May Akil Nipsey is a champion. Definitely. I might have missed it or passed it by mistake. But have you ever explained how you created your name, like the meaning? Okay, my name is Akil. Akil is an Arabic name. And your Akil is how it's really pronounced and stuff. Your Akil is a part of the brain that you make sound decisions from. It's in the front of the forelobe and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So your Akil is, like I said, where you make sound, wise decisions and stuff. So they consider Akil as being like wise or intelligent and stuff. So it's an Arabic word that means wise and intelligent and stuff. And I spell it, I used to spell it Aqeel. And then I started spelling it Akeel. And then I started spelling it Akil and stuff. So just depending on what day I felt like doing it. But there's no wrong way in how to spell the Arabic word in English and stuff because it's not an English word. So you're just going on the transliteration and stuff, and the transliteration is basically how something is pronounced and stuff. So I can, or it's written out a particular way and stuff. So the transliteration or the writing, excuse me, the writing of it, not the pronunciation, but the writing of it is, you know, in English you can spell it how you want to spell it and stuff. So sometimes you may see the word the Quran and stuff, which is the basically the scriptures of the Muslims and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the Quran, you know, some people write it with a Quaran, and some people write it with a K, and then sometimes you might see it with a C and stuff. None of those are wrong because there's no particular wrong way in how to write something in another language and stuff because that's not English and stuff. I mean, it's not. Yeah, that's not English and stuff. So you just trying to spell it how you hear it or whatnot and stuff. So that's how I got my name, Akil. My rap name is Akil the MC. So the wise and intelligent, MC. But my full name is Akil Karam Talib. So Akil means the wise and stuff, and Karam means generous, and Talib means like a teacher and stuff. So someone or a seeker of knowledge and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the wise, um, intelligent, generous seeker of knowledge and stuff. So that will be what my name Akil Karam Talib. I type Arabic and Latin letters, but I can't read Arabic. That's just all the good rapper leaving fast. Why, bro? Man, They say when the end of time comes, when the end of time comes, the knowledge is going to be like in abundance and stuff. You see it right now. We have a lot of knowledge that we're at our fingertips and stuff. Just go to Google anywhere. So much knowledge and stuff. But the people that know how to apply that knowledge in the end time will leave. Those people will be taken away and stuff. So we will only be left with the type of people that are going to make bad decisions and don't actually know. You know what I'm saying? So this is a sign for the end of time. Is that you said why all the bad ones, why all the good ones are leaving and stuff? Because that's just how it is and stuff. Like good people leave, and we just the things that they left is still here, but how to implement those things and stuff. The application of things, and that's what where we lack at and stuff. Most people, lack when it comes to implementation of you know, how to do something and stuff. We have a lot of knowledge. We got a gang of knowledge. Hey, yeah, I know this, I know that, I know I got this degree, I got that degree, I know all that. You got to know all those things, but how many of those things do you know how to apply and implement? You know what I'm saying? And that's not a lot. Holla at me if got you on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And Andrew Tyler. Okay. Let me see. Okay. You should change his name. Akil Master of Wisdom, the MC. Man, that's doing too much, bro. I just want to be able to say I killed the MC. They worship the Black Death in the border of Texas. Mm. They offer good ones and stuff. Yeah. May all of us get guided so much around Queen time to do for real. Ya Allah. I mean, hey, what's up, Ash? My degrees, money, anything in this life will not matter after death. That's real. Get it? I kill the MC. No, I don't get that, Robert Martinez, because that ain't what I'm saying. So, wrong. Duh. Hearing about the part of the brain you explain reminds me of how that's the part of the brain they need to transplant into another body, like the movie Get Out. That's pretty interesting. So, what's up, Akil? What's going down? We have already reached all things, all people having a number. Akil, you see what's going down in America. Yep, unfortunately, I've been seeing what's going on in America for a minute right now. How many have you been visited by the Almighty Majestic Creator? How many do you have seen? Right, okay. So if I could get a hold of me on either one, keep the combo private. Word up. I'll kill. You're a very wise man. Keep it up. Good to work, bro. That's what's up, bro. Um, was there any unreleased songs with Tech Nine? Nah, it was just that one. Yeah. What do you think about Dr. Sabi? Dr. Sabi was shoot. He was a healer. He was great. I never done one of his programs and stuff, but I know people that have done them. I know people that have healed themselves and stuff. So yeah, he knew what he was doing. He said, I dreamt about Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam when I was younger, and Yeshua, Jesus, teach me. Ah, that's dope. You're a black leader. Give me your take on this. On what? Go vote. We need to get racists out of Washington, D.C. Bro, we're going to have to vote for a whole new system if you want to get the racists out of D.C. and stuff. That's going to be more than just the one vote and stuff. I understand, I hear what you're saying, but man, come on, bro. It's all one system. Akil, this is just crazy. Talk about you think rich people got clones nowadays so they can transfer into different bodies to be immortal. Hell no. Hell no. When it's your time to go, you gonna go. You can be in this body, in that body, up under that rock, on this mountain, you know what I'm saying, in that car, in that house and stuff, and your time is gonna be your time. Yeah, I like Hobson. Hobson is pretty dope. Yeshua is Jesus, my sister, but the name Jesus has no power. My mother passed a law named after my brother Joey's law. It saved teenagers that were going to Mexico to drink. The customs can now detain you if you are drunk coming back from Mexico and president. Wow, that's deep. You must make America the greatest, not make it great again. Uh-huh. Because it reflects the time of yesterday and it wasn't the greatest for all people. Goddamn right, Janice. That's what I'm talking about, for sure. Came to sign it at the border. Wow. I didn't really practice any religion, but I believe in Islam. I see Jesus as a prophet sent by God. That's right. Life's so crazy these days, bro. The system gives us the illusion of a choice. I look like Tupac for real, though. I used to have rolling seizures in my sleep, and every time I had one, I would see other God or my guardian angel on my way back through the tunnel. Firm believer in God and the way He works. That's what's up. Yep. The independent party almost never gets elected and stuff. Yeah. Would you explain your prayer the other day, please? Thanks. Well, who you talking to me? God bless you, Akil. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. God is terrifying and only. Oh, okay, come on. You. That's all right, Robert. We good. We good, bro. You good. You good, homie. You good. Yes, man. Jesus Christ's full written name is kept hidden on the purpose for the public so they don't call out to any name. Man, much respect to everybody out there. He said, I don't want to bring hate on your page, but I am a Tupac fan. He had music that showed the chokehold of America. You like Lil Wayne? Is he a good MC? I like earlier Lil Wayne and stuff. I think the Carter one and Carter two Lil Wayne, and I think everything else started just sounding kind of like the same and redundant and stuff. But I think he's definitely a dope MC and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Big up, much respect to him. It just for me and stuff. It didn't really stop moving me for after a while. Hmm. Yeah, like I like that song with him and Robin Thicke. It's called The Shooter and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was on. I don't know if it was on the Carter one or Carter two, but that was a dope song. He had a few. He had some joints and stuff. I like that. But I had heard that. Maybe somebody was writing some because he had one of the mixtapes and stuff, and it was a real dope song about Bush and yeah, it was a one about Bush he had. Man, that shit was dope. Game thicker than most of these tricks. Haven't heard any of his new stuff. Yeah, I haven't listened to none of his new stuff. Why do people act like they respect you when you die, but when you live in a whole different story, you feel me? Yep. You know, I think that's just how I think this how it goes and stuff. A lot of times people be, you know, scared to talk to people when they living and stuff, or scared to even approach somebody and socialize with them and stuff. And then when they gone and they say all the things that they may have wanted to say and stuff, or do I'm not really sure, but yeah, it is interesting and stuff. Some people I think they just feel like they got all the time in the world, that a person is always going to be there. People do not give them credit. Took the finger from others, placing it on we the people. I agree. I see smart moves, Mason. Are you going to do a cipher in Nipsey's Anna? You yourself and I. If you don't know his name, you never knew him. Cipher for Nipsey. Do a cipher for Nipsey and stuff. I don't know. I didn't plan on doing it. Not a follower of Jesus, I believe. Okay, how can you call God and don't know his name? What Nipsey was doing was about to hurt Big Pharma. Uh-huh. The powers that be gonna have to kill all of us eventually and stuff. That I think that is what's happening already. They do got it in for us and stuff. So yeah, music does the same for me as well. So respect, stop killing our kings and stuff. When the people stand up and fight for what they want, sometimes people die in order to be sacrifices and stuff. To let like they run and stretch it out and give you that good push and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Set you on your way. And then so that you can take it and then go further with it and stuff. So it's already in momentum and stuff. You know what I mean? So I think somebody like Nipsey's death and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, is we can look at it on the downside and stuff like, oh, they took Nipsey, oh, this, or you can be like, okay, you know, you neutralized him and stuff, but you still didn't neutralize his influence. So that's what we have to be able to show, that his influence was not neutralized and stuff. You know what I mean? And that's for us that's still living up here to do and stuff, and to keep moving and keep doing what we need to do or whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Can you explain how the term hood and neighborhood and how it also goes back to slavery? I seen that question before. I seen you ask that question before, and I was trying to figure out what you were saying and stuff. I never heard of it going back to slavery. That's my first time ever hearing that before and stuff. So I will have to get more information on that and stuff. That's me. Let me see these people. Just read books. He has spoken to me. His voice is pure thunder. Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Funny how everyone acts like Jadakiss is hard, as if the MC with the song he was on with Tech Nine and Tech Show Kid. How motherfucking MC should sound like. Okay. Ashlow True. Stay woke. That's what's up. Yup. Have you ever heard of Casanova and stuff? The Don? No, I never heard of Casanova. Nipsey has knowledge. He spoke of the chokehold. I respect him, and may he rest in peace. Definitely, definitely. I'm not deceived. Afro Americans that think they're the real Israelites are deceived. Sorry. Music speak on things I feel Pac touch on, but didn't. For me. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What's up, Junior? Oh, yeah, man. They didn't took the guy out and stuff, man. Yeah, that was inside shit. Yep. Like some, somebody had a. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yo, hey yo, I'm gonna have to go. I got a phone call. It's my brother-in-law calling from prison right now and stuff. So I got some business to handle and stuff. So big up, much respect to everybody out there. Another again, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle, much respect, much love to everybody out there and stuff. Thanks for letting me holler at y'all. Much love, all right?